Ripple XRP versus SEC parties have come to final agreement. Garland House says again that Ripple is ready to talk with the SEC if the agency gives more information about XRP. This will help American institutions like Bank of America gain a competitive edge by using Ripple ODSL. The price of XRP as of today is $0.35, and the trading volume for the past 24 hours is $136 billion. We're updating the US dollar price of XRP in real time. XRP is down 30% in the last day and a half. World Crypto Finance. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it and sign up for the channel. Do you agree with the analysts about XRP? Write your answers in the comments, and I'll give you 500 XRP. At the end of the week, XRP coins will be sent to a random subscriber. Check out the comments for how to do something. You just have to write the word XRP. Watch the whole video to find out how to like and subscribe. The index of relative strength in the past few days, RSI, has not been clear. Last week, the RSI held a value of 50, which is a neutral value, as support. However, this level has not been passed recently. So, there could be some ups and downs over the weekend. Also, the Awesome Oscillator, AO, was below zero, but it hasn't yet shown a strong bearish impulse. The /D line had a resistance zone right above it, which was shown by two white lines with dots. If a /D can get past this area, it will show that demand for the XRP rally is strong. The Directional Movement Index, DMI, showed that there wasn't a strong trend because it was at level 20, just above the 20 mark, and the color was yellow. Technically, this meant that the trend was going down, but it also meant that there hadn't been a big trend in the last few days. In the next day or two, the 35 to 36 cents range for Dash will be important to protect the bulls. If a lower low forms below this area, it will mean that sellers are getting stronger. On the shorter time frames, momentum indicators were not clear. Bitcoin could also have a big effect on where XRP goes in the near future. James K. says that if Taurus feels like they have been wronged, they can make one big written decision about all of the unresolved issues of the trial, including petitions for a summary trial based on what has happened in the past. Ripple's general counsel, Stuart Elder-Rody, told everyone about the lawsuit's big victory. He thinks that Ripple has done a good job of fighting over the past 2 years. In December 2020, the SEC sued Ripple and two of its executives, saying that the sale of XRP for $1.3 billion was an unregistered securities offering. Elder wrote that Ripple's last attempt to get the court to rule in our favor would be the summaries of the responses. He says that Ripple is proud of how it has protected the whole cryptocurrency industry and that the company has always been honest with the court. In a 62-page court document, the SEC argues that it is entitled to a summary judgment because the defendants did not object to the important fact that the XRP sales are an offer of an investment contract under Section 2.1 of the Securities Act of 1993. The SEC also gave 3 facts that show that the Ripple XRP offer is a contract to invest. The agency said that Ripple and its executives did not dispute the fact that investors gave $2 billion to the blockchain company in exchange for XRP. Also, the defendants didn't say anything about the fact that the Howey test proved general entrepreneurship. The agency said that the defendants' actions tied the fortunes of XRP investors together. They did this by using an excerpt from a memo by lawyer John Deaton Amici Curiae, which says that Ripple's loss will hurt investors. The SEC also said that Ripple didn't dispute an important part of how he was testing the expectation of making money from the work of others. The defendants made a lot of public statements saying that they would do things to raise the price of XRP. This was partly because Ripple had a huge pile of XRP potential, and investors know that Ripple was financially forced to do exactly that. The agency said that the SEC's argument against Ripple was that many people who bought XRP did not think of it as an investment in a blockchain company. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission said that this argument does not follow the law because the main question should be whether Ripple has forced potential investors to expect profits from the work of others. None of the things the defendants say to the contrary stop a decision from being made in a simpler way. In response, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, said that the defendants' main strategy is to use fake tests to confuse the facts and put the blame on the SEC. This is done by rejecting the controlling precedent. Ripple has also filed an edited response to the SEC's objection to its motion for summary trial. In an edited response, Ripple said again that its motion for summary judgment should be granted because the SEC can't prove that any offer of XRP was a sale of an investment contract. The SEC protests on paper, saying that it has found a number of cases where the main parts of the investment contract talked about in the hallway were missing. But this claim doesn't hold up to scrutiny. The SEC just gives wrong information about its cases. In the end, the SEC can't find a case where an investment contract was found without the main parts listed in the boy Ripple. They base their argument on 3 points. First, the SEC summary confirms that it cannot prove that money was invested. Second, the report from the Securities and Exchange Commission confirms that it can't show that there was a common enterprise. Third, the XRP holders can't expect to make money from the defendants' actions. Biden's, the world's largest exchange by daily trading volume, has confirmed that it will hold a Flare FLR giveaway on January 9th for eligible XRP holders. 2 years ago, when the token was still called Spark, the exchange announced that it would support airdrop. This confirmation came after that announcement. The Flare Networks team posted a tweet and a press release on their website to let people know about the change. Biden has confirmed that Flare tokens FLR will be given to customers who are eligible on January 9, 2023. Nance has confirmed that they will give customers who are eligible the hashtag Flare $FLR tokens on January 9, 2023. Biden said in the press release that it will give the first 15% of FLR tokens on the platform to XRP holders who are eligible. The Flare team says that the distribution will happen in the ratio of 0.1511 FLR to 1 XRP on December 12, 2020, when the snapshot is taken. This means that customers who had XRP on their balances at the time of the snapshot on December 12, 2020, will get 0.1511 FLR for each XRP token. This fits with what has been said before. Also, as has been confirmed in earlier reports, the rest of the tokens will be given out based on how the floor improvement proposal FOIP01 does in the vote. If the votes are in favor of the proposal, addresses that have wrapped and delegated their tokens to Oracle's Flare time series will get more FLR tokens in the ratio of 0.8562 FLR for every 1 XRP stored, and they won't be sent by airdrop within 36 months. When the whole distribution event is over. For 36 months, people who held XRP at the time the snapshot was made will get 10,073 FLR for each XRP they held. The Flare team said it would let the community know if Biden's office offered more help for the distribution. Lastly, the team gave more details about the recent confirmation from Biden's office. The press release makes it clear that the recent announcement is not a new airdrop for Biden's users. Instead, it only confirms the preliminary distribution date and the name change from Spark to Flare FLR. Remember that Biden's was one of the first exchanges to say it would support the airdrop of the FLR token, formerly Spark, which was announced on November 25, 2020. Will we finally see the documents for William Hinman's speech in 2018, which the SEC has been fighting for a long time so that they don't end up with Ripple and become public? The documents were given to Ripple, but they are still secret from the public. Lawyer Phelan thinks that the judge will declassify any document, including Hinman's, if she relied on him when making decisions. Hinman said that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP are not securities, but he did not say anything about XRP. Ripple thinks that the agency talked about XRP when they were preparing for the speech. Notably, the SEC and Ripple have officially filed sealed briefs with responses to the brief judgment, and many people expect the parties to talk about him as documents in their responses. But it might not be like that. James K. shared what he thought about Hinman's documents being made public and the chance to see how the parties refer to parts of the documents in their response summaries. I have some ideas about the deadlines for Hinman's documents, motions for summary judgment, and issues of secrecy that have not been resolved. Instead of typing them along with the topic, I put them in a separate file. There are still 3 big problems that haven't been solved, and people are asking for a simpler way to decide. Expert challenges Dalbert petitions problems with how expert reports are put together. Hinman documents and other materials were mentioned by the SEC, and Ripple Feeling said that he doesn't think that excerpts from Hinman's documents will be mentioned in the summary judgment response summaries. The lawyer for Ripple said that if the defendants refer to Hinman's speech drafts in 2018, the SEC will change any links that point to parts of Hinman's documents. I don't think any of the next answers will talk about Hinman's papers. If Hinman's documents are mentioned, I think the SEC will change these links, just like they have in the past. In it, he said, "What do you think XRP will be like in 2023? Write what you think will happen in the comments." Thank you for making it to the end of this video. Please remember to like it and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. Also, don't forget to enter our contest in the XRP comments to get 500 XRP added to your account.